I'm shook, yeah. You should go and read a book, yeah. Or do something right with your life for once. I'm shook, yeah. I'm shook, yeah. Yeah.
Hey Tab babies, what is up? That's my intro. There we go. Yes, I've got some water and I'm on the ground because every good story starts with you crying on your kitchen floor. I just spilled my water, but also the tea is good. No, I'm kidding. That was shade. Whew, I threw a tree and I got the water all over me. How are you guys? It's fall, yes. I don't know when I'm going to be posting a video I filmed. It was me reading poetry from high school. Terrifying because it is spooky month. It is Halloween. I do this in every single video. Cool. I had a day off today, so I'm like, you know what? I'm going to tell my homies, you guys, some of the things that happen in this house I live in. It is haunted for sure. Yeah, also it is fall, and it was depressing when I had to turn the heat on last night because it got cold, and it's literally snowing in Alberta. Like, what's up, Canada, eh? I'm Canadian, eh? I don't live in Alberta, but like, it's really cold here. What's going on, okay? With that being said, let's get into the video. So, before I get in, I just want to give you like a little back check. So, when I was first born, my parents aren't together, they're not together, blah blah blah, you get the point, blah blah blah, not together. I live with my mom, I lived with, I'm having a stroke. I'm sorry. I keep saying I lived with my mom, who lived with my grandma, so we lived at my grandma's house. My grandma still lives there. She just got Wi-Fi recently, so cool. I'm still teaching her how to use it. But, yeah, so when I was a baby, my mom would always see me looking up into, like, the corner of, like, a ceiling, I guess, the corner with a, you know. So she would always see me looking up into like the little corner, and she would always say that was her dad because her dad did pass away, and I never got to meet my grandpa because he passed away before I was born. Yeah, so she would always see me looking up into the corner and was like, oh, that's dad looking down at me, blah blah blah. So then my mom finally buys this house. We move in, yada yada yada. So I actually have the picture on my phone. If I can find it, I'll insert it at the end of the video. Okay, stay tuned. And she decided to take a picture of me one time sleeping. Not that creepy, right? Because she thought it was really cute, because my dog was like sleeping with me, like cute. Nah. And she decided to take a picture of me, and she took it on like like an old Samsung phone. So it's not a good picture, but like it's, you know, right when the Samsungs and stuff got cameras and stuff, I don't know. And so she took a picture and she saw two blue orbs above my picture, and then that day my dad phoned and told me that my grandpa had passed away, and that night I actually had a dream about my grandpa. It was really weird. We were all at like this birthday party thing, and I was just talking to him. I didn't really know him too well. I won't get into it, blah blah blah. But we were actually like having a conversation in my dream, and he literally walked out the door and said goodbye, and I was very confused. Then I woke up, and then I got the phone call from my dad telling me that he had passed away. And then my mom showed me the pictures. There are two blue orbs. If you don't know what orbs are, they're kind of like energy balls that, I don't know, look it up. I am no scientist. I just had a stroke. I'm sorry. I'm no scientist in what I'm trying to say. So that's cool. Blah, blah, blah. Let's skip. So a couple years ago, it had to be like a couple or more, 1 to 4 years. I don't know how long ago it was. My neighbors were having a Christmas party. So me and my mom were going over, and my neighbor is a teacher. She's very nice. And I remember we got like non-alcoholic blueberry wine or something, I don't know, and we decided to go over, and she had a bunch of her teacher friends just, you know, hanging out, ugly Christmas sweaters, and so I guess she didn't want me to feel uncomfortable because I was a student, like there was teachers drinking and swearing, but like I was fine. Like I swore as a child, and you know, I was fine because like I've been around drinking and stuff. Not that I promote that, but like it's okay, like I don't care. And so I stayed there for a little bit, and I started to get hungry, and my mom just like kind of like talking to them and stuff. I'm like, I'm gonna go over like back to the house, and I'm gonna get like a meal. So I walk back into the house. Everything's fine. I go upstairs and I go to my mom's room, and on the TV is turned on, and it's a ghost hunting show. So I remember getting very into the show. I remember them like going to the Hollywood sign, and them like trying to lure like Marilyn Monroe or something, some actress killed herself, I don't know. So then halfway through the show, I went downstairs and I put like a TV dinner in, because like I was a fat lazy child and didn't know how to cook. So I just put that in, and then I brought it up, I went upstairs and finished watching the show and ate my food. So here's where it gets terrifying. I remember this very clearly. I decided to walk down the stairs, and our stairs, they kind of go like this, and then my kitchen is right here, and my stairs going from upstairs like this. And there's a window on the far side of the kitchen, and I come down the stairs, I'm holding my tray, and I look up, and we have blinds, so like, you know, and it was night. It was probably like 8 or 7 p.m. I'm really bad with times and stuff. And it's dark out, right? So I look up and I see the shadow, like a silhouette of a man. And it was just like this side profile, and it was just black, and I was very terrified. I'm like, and I just remember like blanking out. I was like this, and then it was gone, and I was like, what just happened? So I yelled for my mom. I'm like, mom, like there's nobody in my house. I just live with my mom, like, and I was like, what's going on? Like, what is going on? I was like so scared. So I go outside onto our deck, and there's nobody out there, because I thought maybe one of the guests may have came over in our backyard. Like, I don't know what's going on. So I'm very, like, at this point, I'm like very scared. I'm like, I don't know what that was. And I go out to the yard, I'm yelling for my mom, she's not there. I'm like, okay, well, I don't know what that was. And I'm literally freaking out because I had just saw a silhouette of a ghost. This is 100% like true, like I swear on my life, like it just gives me chills thinking about this, because this house is so haunted. And I go over to my mom, back to the neighbor's house. I'm like, Mom, I just saw a ghost. She's like, that's probably nothing. And I explain it. I'm like, I just saw a ghost, like I kid you not, like I just saw a ghost. And she's like, oh, that's probably nothing. I'm like, I just saw a ghost. And she's like, okay, well, it's cool, like whatever. So then a little backstory on where we live. Not where we live, but like, okay, so the land we live on used to be Farmer's Field. I remember, well, yeah, I remember when it was Farmer's Field, when there was no houses here. It wasn't even called the place that it is called now. And my mom, when she was little, she lived like the next neighborhood over, so very close. And she remembers there was a house, like an old farmhouse, pretty much on the land we live now, and she said she would try calling it, and it would just, you'd hear breathing, like it would dial, but then it would just be like into the phone, like nobody was speaking. And I think the police went there one time, and they found out they were all dead, or I don't know the story. All I know is it was very scary and weird, very weird, because she would phone it. And like so I do have one more thing, very recent actually, about I'd say a month or a couple of weeks ago. I was downstairs and I kind of do my like nighttime routine. I kind of go to the kitchen, I kind of just like dance around, listen to music, you know, get myself ready for bed. So all I remember is being in the kitchen again. And I was walking around, just like listening to music, dancing, ooh, 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 you know, and I was walking and I had my like iPad and I was like doo, 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 and I was just like dancing. And I look in my corner of my eye, and you know when you have like glass or something reflective and it reflects the light onto the wall, making like a light shadow, I guess. I saw that in the corner of my eye as I walked, and I like followed it, like, and it didn't go back when I went back. So I was like, okay, maybe it's nothing. It's probably nothing. Whatever, no big deal. So I did continue dancing, blah, 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 doing whatever I did, and I saw it again. But my iPad was not with me. It was on the counter. So I'm like, I'm not wearing reflective jewelry. Like, I've got my pajamas on, I'm ready for bed. And I'm like, is it my nose ring? It's not my nose ring. So at this point, I'm very freaked out. And I'm like, I'm searching around the kitchen. Is there anything moving, anything glass, any like jewelry? And there's nothing. I'm like, what is going on? Like, what is that? And I'm like, it's probably nothing again. So this time I'm getting a little freaked out. It happens again, but this time in the living room, which is beside the kitchen. And I'm like, what? Like, what is this? So then I'm like very scared. And I run upstairs and I'm like texting my friends. I'm like, oh my god, like, I don't know what I just saw. Like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, like, my house is haunted. And, like, it is, by the way, guys. Like, it is. I swear it is. And they're like, oh my god, that's very weird. Like, I have no idea. I don't know what it was. So I then go downstairs again and I see it again. And I'm literally like, what is it? What is this? What is this? What is this? Nobody's like, you know, around and anything. I'm like, what is going on? Like, what is this? I honestly have no exclamation. I have no explanation what the hell that was. I still don't know. Like, I have no idea. Like, was it an orb? Like, I don't know. Also, I just want to say, the room I'm filming in is always cold. It could be hot, it could be freezing. It's always cold. It's always like temperatures, like, I'd say like 16 temperatures below the normal house. Like, out there it's like warm, here it's like actually cold. I don't know why. I literally don't know why. And the vents and all of it work perfectly. It's just cold. And I'm like, well, I have no idea what that is. Very scary. Anyways, this video probably will be going up before my other videos. I just wanted to say I will be posting every second Sunday, so that will be my uploading day. I hope you guys enjoy it. My video, as I mentioned, that my poetry, I edited it at 1 in the morning. I was very sleepy. It's just a mess. I am debating on I'm debating on whether to post it or not. I probably will because it's kind of funny. It's boring. Yep. It's boring. I wish I did it better, but I didn't. And with that being said, love you guys. Stay hydrated. Not high. Love you guys. Bye.